How's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm working on my friend's R32 GTR, and we're installing a new oil cooler and oil filter relocation, and just getting some of the lines and vacuum hoses cleaned up under the intake, and pretty much just cleaned it all up, made the engine bay look a little nicer. So let me show you guys a little bit of the process. Pretty much what we had to do is take out the whole intake, and I should have videoed the whole process from the start, but I didn't. But I'll put a little video in right now, and it'll pretty much show you guys the adapter for the oil that runs in there, so we can run the oil filter relocation and move the oil cooler to a new location that we put. So I'll put this in now so you guys can see it. So as you guys saw, it pretty much runs from over there, and it comes out right here into the relocation, and it'll run out from here. It gets filtered, runs out, and it's gonna go all the way to the cooler. We ran the lines under, well, through here where the headlight goes, and then under the bumper support, and it goes all the way out to right here. And that's where we're gonna mount the oil cooler. On the GTR, there's not really much space to put it anywhere else. My friend didn't want it in front of the intercooler because he thinks it looks bad. I mean, I would have done it right there probably, but everyone likes it where they like it, I guess, so that doesn't matter. But we saw a lot of GTRs end up running it right here, which is a really good location also, and it'll fit nice. There's nothing really here, so we didn't have to move anything out of the way. And we're just gonna make some brackets to make it fit nice and flush inside here and not move, so if there's no problems, and it gets hopefully a nice airflow. Maybe we'll make a little ducting or something, but we'll see how it works first. Pretty much what we're doing now is I just gotta finish it all up, put everything back, tighten the intake, and just get it all back together pretty much. I just have to find some way to tighten the bottom bolts here. I have a swivel, but that's really not the problem, I guess. Tightening it is just getting that nut and the washers on there is a big pain in the butt. So yeah, just trying to figure out how to get the washers in there, and then we're gonna tighten it up, get all the vacuum lines hooked up, put the fuel pressure and everything back on it, throttle cable and stuff like that, fill it up with oil, and hopefully start it up. So I'll show you guys everything once it's ready, and I don't know, go from there. So hopefully it runs good, because we changed all the lines on the intake, like the bottom vacuum lines and stuff like that, the new gaskets. My friend cleaned the plenum and the throttle bodies, so hopefully it should run a lot better. All right, let me get it going, and I'll show you guys once it's done. All right, so we finished everything up, got everything tightened up, and pretty much ready to start it up and see if anything's wrong with it, see if there's any leaks or any vacuum leaks or anything like that. But it's pretty much good to go. I just have to make the bracket for here and the oil cooler over there, and it's gonna be ready to rip. I'll start it up so you guys can hear it. It's gonna be real fast just to get it running. Oh, if I could turn the key, there we go. You guys the oil cooler again. Well, she's running. Everything sounds pretty good. We're just gonna go over all the fittings, check everything all out, make sure nothing's leaking, and just gotta bring it over to my shop and, like I said, do the brackets and finish it off. So that's pretty much it right now. I'm gonna end this video at my shop, and I'll show you guys once it's all done. And that's really much it for now. So let me get this all finished up and we'll show you guys the finished progress once it's done. So all right, so we got her all finished up, and like I said, I made the little brackets right here, one on the top and one on the bottom. It's hard to see the bottom one, but it's there holding it. Oil filter is nice and sturdy. And then come over here to the oil cooler, and I also made these brackets, just pretty much one running off right here off the top. Pretty strong. I mean, it's not the best spot, I guess, but there's nowhere really else to put it. And I also made another one right here, so it goes on the back. It's off of this bracket. I'm not really sure what that used to hold. I think maybe the old plastic guard or something that was here, or maybe even the stock intercooler. I think maybe that's probably what it was. But I just made this little bracket there also, bent it down and put 2 bolts, one on the top, and that's pretty much it. So let me show you guys how it's all ran again and just pretty much finish it off. So it's hard for you guys to see it, but I'll put a link in the description with the Torx part that we use, the adapter to feed the oil to the oil filter right here. So there's pretty much an in and an out right there. The out comes right here into this, then it comes, filters, runs out back here, goes in this line that runs down through here, and it follows down back here, and it pretty much goes onto the top of the oil cooler, and then gets cooled a little bit, runs out the bottom line, it comes back up through here again, and then it also just comes back out right there on the bottom, and we run it from there to the in on the motor, so that the motor gets oil pressure back and it's nice and cool and filtered. So pretty good. The reason we had to do it in this car is the stock oil to water cooler, it broke on this car and it started mixing oil and water, and there was oil leaking everywhere. So pretty much why we had to do this upgrade, and there's no way to get to that part without taking the intake manifold, so we went ahead and did all the vacuum hoses, the heater core hoses and stuff under it, put new gaskets, cleaned up the throttle bodies and stuff. So should be good to go. Hopefully he gets to drive it and have some fun. But that's it for right now. The only thing left to do really is just throw the bumper back on and put the hood back on, and we're done with this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and give me a thumbs up if you could. Thank you.